Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of the restoration and painting the trim pieces on the Datsun 280ZX. Before we get started on this video today, be sure to like and subscribe down below. If you guys haven't seen the first video, there is a part 1. I will link it down in the description. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started on the video. Alright guys, in the last video I was able to take out the interior trim pieces. As you can see, I have them all in the back here in the trunk. There are some pieces that are unsalvageable and I won't be able to save, so I'll be tossing those and get new parts or reupholster for them. For the ones I was able to salvage, I'll be able to clean them as well as paint them as well. So the first step, we're going to move these to a painting area and we're going to wash them, and afterwards we're going to prep them for paint. Alright you guys, all the trim pieces are removed. As you can see, I have all the pieces I was able to get out. For those pieces over here, I don't think these are salvageable whatsoever. They are pretty much damaged or far from being safe. But for these ones, they do have little cracks and little scratches. I will be bonding them so I can straighten them up and I can paint them so they have a nice clean look. However, for this one definitely seen better days. It is snap complete. I'm gonna try to save this one as best as I can, but if not, I'll go ahead and toss that one, hopefully find one at a junkyard. But for all of this, I will be painting them and cleaning them up. So first step, we're gonna start cleaning them. Alright you guys, here's the products I'll be using today. I do have Bondo as well as paint, and I have the Bondo sticks as well, and of course I have a paint and rust remover drill attachment because I will need to restore some of the rust in there and get rid of it. So we'll save that for later, but we're gonna go ahead and start painting first. Okay, so I have all my interior trim pieces out right now. I'm gonna prep them for washing. All I'll just be using is just the brush, microfiber cloth and the towels. And I won't be using any type of special soap. I'm just using Dawn dish just to get rid of all the grease and oil. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Trim pieces are washed. I'm gonna go ahead and start drying them, and then we're gonna move them on to paint. Alright guys, all the pieces are washed and dry. I'm gonna let them sit for a bit just to dry a little bit more if there's any captured moisture in the body trim. After we're gonna start drying, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping the first coat as well as the second and third, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright guys, everything is ready. We're ready for paint. We're gonna start off with solely a matte finish, and we're going to move on to a matte clear coat as well. So let's go ahead and get started. first layer, so I'm going to go ahead and let that dry for 15 minutes, and I'm going to start on the second layer. Okay, now while we're waiting for the interior trim pieces to dry, I'm going to go ahead and start on this larger trim piece on the side window of the back of the Datsun. I'm going to go ahead and start spraying. Okay, the corner panel has got this second coat of paint. It's looking really good. However, I mentioned before, there are some cracks that are beyond recovery. I tried doing some Bondo work, it didn't really work as well. So I'm just gonna keep it how it is for now. I probably will be replacing this piece in the future for a more restored corner panel. However, for this one over here, as you can see, it has a crack on the side right here where the window meets, and the cracks up here as well. I will be painting this as well, but I'm going to be focusing on just getting this clean first, and then I'm going to paint it afterwards. But moving on to the interior trim pieces, it's coming out better than I imagined. Okay, the corner panel has got this second coat of paint. It's looking really good. However, I mentioned before, there are some cracks that are beyond recovery. I tried doing some Bondo work, it didn't really work as well. So I'm just gonna keep it how it is for now. I probably will be replacing this piece in the future for a more restored corner panel. However, for this one over here, as you can see, it has a crack on the side right here where the window meets, and the cracks up here as well. I will be painting this as well, but I'm going to be focusing on just getting this clean first, and then I'm going to paint it afterwards. But moving on to the interior trim pieces, it's coming out better than I imagined. Just have one more coat left before I'm able to finish, and then I'll be able to do the clear coat. But the black interior is coming out really well. I can't wait to put this back in the Z. But for that being said, right now I'm gonna go ahead and start painting this corner panel right over here. I have to clean it up first, but then I'll move it on to paint immediately as soon after I finish this cleaning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Okay guys, painting is finally finished. We got everything out on the floor here. It is now currently drying right now. We're going to be moving this into the Datsun shortly. I will be fixing up some rust, and I will be some bonding as well. But we're going to go ahead and let this dry. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. I'm going to let my camera charge, and then we'll get back to you guys soon. Okay guys, so we're back at the Datsun. Like as I mentioned before in part 1 of the restoring the interior and the trim, we do have a lot of rust and a lot of dirt problems in the frame, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that first, and then once that's over, we're going to go ahead and dry it, and then we're going to move on to getting rid of all the rust with the drill attachment I have, and we're going to Bondo it and sand it down, and then paint it over once that's done. So with that being said, let me show you what we're going to be doing first. Alright, so as you guys can see along the door panel and along the door or the frame, there is a lot of dirt. There's a couple of rust spots. There's one, I believe, right here as well. It leads all the way up right here. I'm also be focusing on the spots I have more open space at. Okay, to start off the process, I'm going to go ahead and just use soapy water as well as some brushes to add to the dirt. And I'm going to dry it off with a microfiber towel. So let's go ahead and get started. driver's side and see what we got. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the trunk area is really dirty, and there are a lot of rust spots, especially in this general area right here. And I believe this spot right here is the worst out of all of them. Every time it rains, like my rubber seals, like I believe there's a crack in them when the trunk closes and water gets through. I do have a water tank to cover by Datsun, but unfortunately the water still gets through. So what I'm gonna do for this one, I'm gonna drill a hole, make sure there's nothing underneath, such as like the gas tank, drain the water, dry it up, and then rust it and Bondo it, and hopefully it'll last for a long time until I get the rubber sealant fixed. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning this up, and then I'm gonna move on to Bondo. My rust remover drill attachment ready. I got a mask as well. I never exactly did rust removal before or Bondo work, so I'm pretty excited to learn a few things. So with this spot, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and hopefully nothing goes wrong, but I'm pretty sure nothing will be fine. But I'm a little nervous as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and send it. So I got a couple spots rid of. I was able to remove most of the dust that was visually a problem, but for these plates right here, they're a completely separate thing. So I'm not too worried that they're attached to the body. I don't think they're attached to the body because I was able to look underneath the car and I didn't see too much rust damage, but just a little. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this for now, but I'm gonna start ahead and getting some small rust spots such as right here and right here as well, and then I'll move towards the back. guys, so the painting is finished up front here in the back seats. Like, we have them bondoed and painted as well. I haven't finished the trunk yet, however I'm gonna be doing that in the next video. So that being said, I will be ending the video here, but for next video, stay tuned because we're gonna install the new interior pieces that I painted and fixed up. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.